channel. Today we are going to be reading some 15 interesting Overwatch fan theories that are actually plausible. But don't die, that is. Hold on. Sorry about that. I'm back. I had to get a drink of water. So yeah, let's get right into it. 15 interesting Overwatch fan theories that are actually plausible. Once again, this is on a crappy website that takes forever to load, so I'm sorry. Some theories about Overwatch characters seem to be taking on a life of their own. For many players of the popular Blizzard game, a significant part of the game's appeal comes from the origin story and mysteries that accompany each and every character. That's exactly why theories about Sombra have been circulating practically since the game's release in May 2016, despite the fact the character was not even announced until November 2016. Number 1. Athena can take on a form of an Omnic. Athena is a familiar name for most Overwatch players. The robotic female voice guides you through the game tutorial is also featured in the animated short Recall. A popular theory, however, is that Athena will become a playable character, and we've already seen her play physical form. Athena's logo is very similar to the symbol seen on the Omnic standing behind Tracer and Winston in the image of the Overwatch team. It has been theorized that this Omnic is the physical form that Athena can take on if she needs to participate in combat, with clear signs of Athena having some sort of consciousness and even the ability to express emotion. That theory has gathered a lot of support. Number 2, Hanzo's two dragons say a lot about him. Hanzo and Genji are the Shimada brothers and the dragons of North and the South. To some players, it seems odd that their ultimate abilities depict two different manifestations of a dragon, while Genji summons one dragon. Hanzo unleashes two. Some people believe this was merely a decision to allow both characters to have two different unique abilities and add variety to the gameplay. Others, however, think the Overwatch creators have paid too much attention to even slight bit of detail for explanation that could be simple. One theory is that Hanzo's double dragons are manifestations of the inner conflict. One represents his actions, which represent the duty of Shimada clan, but the other dragon represents his own condemnation of his actions and his self-loathing for it. Reddit user Mizuromo explains the two dragons are in conflict with each other. They're spinning around each other, which sort of looks like the two dragons at the beginning of on the door who are chasing each other. Number 3, Junkrat's treasure holds the secret to the Omnic crisis. A key part of the lore surrounding Junkrat is that he came to notoriety when he discovered an extremely valuable secret in the bones of an Omnimum. While it has never been confirmed that Junkrat found in the bones of the Omnimum, Overwatch fans can't ignore the important creators referring to Junkrat's discovery as a secret rather than a mere item. In-game conversations between Hanzo and Junkrat create even more mystery around the topic. At one point, Hanzo says that Junkrat surely cannot have the treasure on his body. One popular theory is that Junkrat actually possesses some sort of power source that is needed to create more Omnics. With Junkrat's severe mistrust of Omnics, it seems more likely that he's found a secret to their creation. He could keep it to himself, despite his documented desire to make a profit out of these things he steals. The theory explains details by Reddit user Gaming Philosoph. Number 4, Mercy doesn't age because she's already dead. In an in-game conversation between Mercy and Mei reveals both women realize that they have something in common. Neither of them seem to have aged over the years. Mei's lack of aging has already been explained in her official Overwatch origin story, but why hasn't Mercy hasn't aged seems to be a little more mysterious. Several hints throughout the game, however, have Overwatch fans convinced that Mercy's hiding quite the secret. One of Mercy's emotes shows her checking her own pulse and laughing and shaking her head. The theory has gone rather popular that Dr. Angela Ziegler, Mercy, has died a long time ago and is kept being alive by technology that lets her seem to raise the dead. Number 5, Sombra is the one who activated Bastion. Before Sombra was officially announced at BlizzCon 2016, Overwatch fans were keeping a close eye on a website called A Moment in Crime. The website, which is made to appear to be hacked by Overwatch's very own Sombra, was slowly making its way towards the 100% complete mark. It was initially believed that the site's completion would have finally revealed Sombra, but instead of string of coding suggested something else happened and that something had to do with Bastion. Bastion's specific unit name appeared to be coding left some wondering if Sombra was the one who activated Bastion and sent the bird-loving robot onto a forest-destroying rampage. The theory is explained in detail by Reddit user Emarzia Blinks. Number 6. You've already seen Soundquake and didn't know it. Overwatch fans never hesitate to look for new information about upcoming heroes. For another hero that fans have been keeping their eyes on is a character by the name of Soundquake. We've heard the name mentioned and by an excited young boy who's taking another child who's seen to be his older brother. In that one battle they had Soundquake. Remember, he has like chest missiles. He tells the older brother, while that might not be a lot of information, it's enough to support the theory that the massive red tank-like character, people keep texting me, red tank-like character standing behind Lucio image of the Overwatch team is none other than Soundquake. Of all of the characters standing there, character standing there, it certainly seemed like this character would be most likely choice to shoot out missiles of his chest. That's cool. Number 7. Mercy is responsible for what happened to Reaper. Mercy's Red's attempts are part of why fans are questioning if Overwatch leader's Angel is playing good or bad, and no example seems to be troubling her than her to attempt to rescue Reaper. According to Reddit user Metasift, in game conversation between Reaper and Mercy certainly suggests that there's nothing more you can do to pair this pair's relationship. Mercy starts asking Reaper, what happened to you? Mercy responds, you tell me, Doc. Mercy's next line is where things get weird. This is not what I intended for you, Reyes. Reaper then insists that Mercy knew exactly what she was doing. The conversation, along with Reaper's condition, has Overwatch fans guessing one or two things must be true. The explosion at Swiss Overwatch facility involved Mercy's research, and Reyes was heavily affected by it, led by a Bruce Banner style. Metasiv explains the second option was Mercy brought him back to life but messed it up in the process, or maybe he's so far gone as a side effect to the extreme treatment she has subjected him to. Number 8. Lucio was originally supposed to be Canadian. While Lucio exists in the game today, everyone's favorite Brazilian supporter character, rumor has it that Lucio was actually supposed to be Canadian. Overwatch fans points to the multiple hockey skins available for Lucio and the fact that unlike other heroes in the game who are from different countries, he has no voice lines in the primary language of his home country. The theory is that Lucio's nationality was changed at the last minute, which didn't allow much time to create new content for his Brazilian roots. Number 9. Mercy is no angel. So who is the real villain in Overwatch? Depending on who you may ask, or would say it's Overwatch's own guardian angel, the theory why Mercy is not as innocent as she makes herself out to be is detailed in this Reddit post. The highlights include a question on rescuing Reaper, the result of her rescue attempt with Genji, and as explained at Curse Entertainment, the interesting names of her armor and equipment would seem to have a lot more doing with death than giving life. Number 10. Sombra is Alejandra. I'm probably saying that wrong, I'm sorry. Even after Sombra was announced at BlizzCon 2016, tons of mystery surrounded the character for true identity is still unknown. Even the official Overwatch website points out Sombra's real name was blocked out. While many evade, Overwatch players believe that they already know her real name, Alejandra. Fans believe a young girl, Soldier 76. The young girl, Soldier 76, rescued in the animated short Hero, eventually grew up to a powerful hacker known as Sombra. It doesn't seem far-fetched, considering that both characters share the same nationality, and Sombra is revealed to be Overwatch's 23rd character. If you look closely during Hero, the number 23 is revealed on the wall after Alejandra snatches an Overwatch poster off a wall to show her mother. Seems possible. Number 11, Soldier 76 is Farah's father. This one is perhaps one of the most popular and widely believed theories of the original Overwatch members. In the game dialogue between Soldier 76 and Farah, make it clear that this guy, as a rocket shooting security chief, has a special place in Soldier's heart. Got your name for your mother, I see. Soldier 76 tells Farah, if you witness her make a kill within the match. Dialogue between Anna and Soldier 76 also makes it clear that the two have seemed a really close relationship, and some voice lines seem a bit flirty. At one point, Anna tells Soldier 76 he's still looking good after all these years. This series became even more popular after Blizzard confirmed that Soldier 76 is Farrah's father on Twitter, only a reluctant statement after. Number 12, Reaper is Sombra's father. Oh, this should be fun. And my computer froze again. Cool. Come on. When Sombra was officially released, she came along with her own animated Overwatch short titled Infiltration. During the short, we see her team up with Widowmaker and Reaper, but there's a simple interaction that has many Overwatch fans convinced that Sombra may be Reaper's daughter. When Reaper orders Sombra to open the door, she opens it slightly, then slams it closed again when Reaper attempts to go through. Reaper shouts. Reaper responds with a frustrated Sombra to some fans. It's like an interaction that might have suggests a father-daughter relationship. There's also the fact that Reaper mentioned Sombra when he played in Dorado. Reaper can be heard saying, "Where's Sombra when you need her?" Number 13. The next Doomfist won't be human. This theory is perhaps one of the most simple and extreme plausible fan theories out there. In Nambani, 3 Doomfist banners can be found hanging inside of one of the buildings. 2 of the banners clearly distinct former holders of the Doomfist titles, along with their names underneath. The 3rd banner, however, is different than the rest. Instead of showing this Doomfist player, it can only be seen as a silhouette. Even more interesting is the name written on his banner is written in a language for the Omnics, which is enough to convince Overwatch players that the upcoming Doomfist will be an Omnic himself. Number 14, Soldier 76 is Sombra's father. We got a lot of father assumptions in this video. The love triangle theories continue with the speculating that Sombra is Soldier 76's daughter. Sombra is described as orphan, so it's likely Reaper or Soldier 76 could be their father. Could be her father since both presumed dead at one point. At one point of Overwatch comics, 76 can be seen mentoring Sombra and hoping she will be able to help him out on a mission. Perhaps the biggest fans believe that 76 could be Sombra's father. However, stems of the theory that Sombra is Alejandra. Many question why Soldier 76 is so intent on saving the young girl in Dorado, when many believe it's because she's his daughter. One subtle clue that support this theory are detailed by the Reddit user Reboshua. Oh my god. Number 15. Reaper is Farrah's father. We got a lot of father's assumptions. Jesus. Come on, computer. This is the last one. There's a lot of speculations and fan theories around the Overwatch members Anna, Reaper, and 76. With both 76 and Reaper having a close relationship with Anna in the past, some fans believe that there's a messy love triangle that may have resulted in Anna and Reaper having a child together. In-game voice lines between Reaper and Anna reveal that Reaper seems to be particularly bothered by Anna choosing his side over him, which believed to refer as 76. There's also the fact that 76 makes a clear reference to Farrah's mother during an in-game conversation with her. Farrah never acknowledges Soldier as her father. Reddit user explains the details here. Oh, so apparently you can read like the actual details on Reddit. I could read more about it. But you probably want me to. So yeah, there's some more theories explaining it. Some really backed up details. If you want me to do those, then I will. Videos. There you go. So that's basically it. If you want me to do some really deep details about some of these fan theories, let me know down below in the comments. If you're new to my channel, love anime as much as I do, be sure to hit subscribe and give a thumbs up. Also the bell so if I make videos, which is every Tuesday and Wednesday. I love you guys, and I'll see you on my talkers later. Goodbye.